Mike, what's up, my dog? So, dude, yeah, I don't want to say I can't code, but I can't really code, dog. I don't know, but I have fucked with it a long time, and I do know that when somebody asks you what code you can read, I know what they want to hear. Uh, that's about as far as it goes. They want to hear HTML, JS, and Python. Python's supposed to be the easiest. I couldn't tell you. The only time I ever use Python is when I'm making video games, like that Nobody game I made when I was living in Reno. That game there, Python script is the standard code, but I would always get my Python scripts templates pre-made, already typed out from other Blender websites, and then I could take the sections of the code and I would know the modules, like this part of the code does this part does that, and I kind of figured that out. So I would just cut, copy, and paste and butcher code, dude. I've never written a single line of code myself. I've only written placeholders in with actual shit, so you can get a code from anywhere, right? Or ask AI now, generate me a code. It's pretty fucking easy. And when it generates the code, it's going to use placeholders. So if you're a placeholder is like anywhere you want it to say something on your website or a video or an attachment, it'll just give a parentheses in the code and you fill that in. And basically, like if you got a video file that's a .mp4, then you go to the parentheses and you just type in your .mp4. That's all I know about code. But I'm going to show you a trick that I use on my phone. So here's my notepad right here. I'm going to tap it. Okay. This is the important tool. Now, these are all just notes and shit, right? But we're going to get a new one here started. It's empty and blank. So now we've got that ready to go. I'm going to let's go to Chat GPT. All right. Okay. I'm going to tell Chat GPT, create a standalone HTML I can run in my browser that lays out, that has the beginner's summary to learning code. We will say start with an overview on HTML and JS and explain components for a first time beginner. And I'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. I mean, I'm not even sure. I've never done this. I'm just trying to, this is an experiment. It might not even work. It says you want a single file that you could double click like it's $19.99. That's right. Below is a complete standalone file. So now it's just generated this script. Okay. Oh, and CSS is another one. CSS is for all the graphics and visuals. So HTML is your blueprint. It basically says this is everything that's going to happen. JavaScript is like your navigation. So if you click a button, it goes to another HTML page. Every page is like an HTML. It's its own thing. So now I'm going to copy this script, right? We've just copied it. Now I go back to our notepad, okay? And you paste it. Well, that's where you put the title. So I did that backwards. Let me just get rid of that. All right. We're going to paste it down here. There's our code, okay? This page itself is an example of everything you just learned, right? So these are sections. each section I'm not going to get into right this minute. You can look at the code and you'll probably figure it all out yourself. But now here's the fun part. Okay, we're going to save it, right? And then you want to export it to a file. That way we can use it. We'll call it learning. Why not? We're going to save it as learning. Okay, now we can close all this out. We're all done with that. We're literally done. Okay, so we'll go to our folder where we saved that file. It's always in the documents for me. So here it is, learning text, right? So now we go and rename it. And we don't want text. We get rid of the TXT. You put in HTML. Hit OK. Yes, we want to rename it, even though it warns you not to. Now, look, it's in HTML. Check this shit out. All I do is tap it. And you want to run it in Chrome. Bam, son. Learning code. What is HTML? What is CSS? What is JavaScript? How they work together. Click me for an interactive example. So it's all, I just made a web page, dog, with a notepad.